Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome to the third and the final sprint of the all-day Writeathon. So let us know what you're going to be working on today and how you've been doing so far for today as well. If you've been with us all day, definitely let us know. And Bree, do you want to do your intro?
Sure. So hi, I'm Bree Bonomo. I was not here all day, but I've been on Autumn's channel plenty. But I write on YouTube, and I have been working on a poem a day, every day this month. So I've saved my poem for tonight's sprint. But I was actually working on plotting for my co-written book that we're reworking, and I'm not a plotter, so that was actually very fun today.
Yeah,
a little bit different. So depending on how I'm doing, because I really am not in like the writing mood right now, I may work on a little bit of that. I might read some of my, I'm starting to do my read through for my other novel, my fantasy novel. We might just read because I have a live show on Thursday for a book that I'm nowhere near finished with.
Hey, does that happen to be our book?
Listen, that book is huge.
It's hefty.
Every time I'm like, I listened to it for 5 hours today, and I'm like, how is there still 23 hours left?
I know, but it's like, for me, as like personally, for the first like 20 to like 23 hours, I feel like it took me forever to get there. But it was like once I got there, it's just been like cruising. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm not done with it either. I think I probably have about 18 chapters left. But so I think that's 7 hours, I think. But
yeah, you're better than me though.
But see, I started before you though.
You did, yeah. Well, and I messed myself up because I thought I would be done with my March book on time, and I wasn't. And I also was doing I overcommitted, and it was my downfall because I started like a couple days into April, and then I have not been in the mood to read. So, but I'm 65%.
See, you'll make it. You'll make it. I know you really. I think it was your last vlog where you were like, if I can get to 75% by this weekend, I'll be good. You're almost there.
I know. I'm gonna try to do more because tomorrow I don't have anything planned really, so I'm gonna try to like bang out a lot. Yeah, it's supposed to be a rainy day, so.
Oh yeah, it's been garbage all day. It's terrible weather here.
It was decent. It was like 70 degrees at one point, and then all of a sudden the clouds came in and it like dropped 20 degrees.
Well, wow. That's crazy.
It was insane like how quickly it got cold. So at least we had a little bit of the sun.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my ramble. Sorry, guys.
No, I love it. So I'm still working on my journal entries. I ended on one for the last stream, so I'm starting fresh on a new one. I'm still behind, but I think I'll be able to catch up.
I think so. You got this.
Well, and plus, you need a little fuel, or like fire under your butt, so you feel like you have to finish. So it's like, even though you fall behind, it kind of motivates you to push forward.
Absolutely.
So I'll go ahead and run through the comments, and everyone let us know what you are working on for the night, and then we will go ahead and hop into our first sprint, which will be a 15-minute sprint. And it looks like Alice is here. Hello, Alice. Hello, Amanda. Laura is here as well. Diana, hello. Miguel, welcome. And Sarah, hey Sarah, how's it going? I hope you're enjoying your vacation.
Yeah, I feel like I want to live through Sarah because I know most of it's for work, but she's always in the coolest places.
I know.
I want to go with her.
Right. I know. I wish I traveled more.
I mean, we have an excuse right now, so.
I know.
Sadly.
I know. A sad excuse. And Amanda's so excited. You'll be working on your urban fantasy. Oh, very excited. And tonight's sprint will get you to the best part of the book. Yay!
I love that.
Oh, Amanda, this is so exciting. And before I go to the next comment, we have another person. Sarah!
Hi!
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
There we go.
Good, good. I tried to join the Night Owls, but I don't know if I can hang.
Well, I'm excited. I think you can do it, Brie.
Yeah, I'm rooting for you.
Yeah.
We might make it an hour or two. We'll see, though. We'll see.
Sarah, do you want to do a little plug and tell us what you're working on?
Sure. I'm Sarah Sutton. I'm a young adult romance author here on YouTube and over on Instagram. And tonight I'm going to be bouncing between 3 projects, so it's going to be interesting. I have copy edits for one, I have to finish drafting the ending for another, and then I have client work to work on. So it's going to be fun.
Wow. You were a busy little bee down there.
Yeah.
And Diana, NaNo on Wednesday.
Yay!
Oh my gosh. Congratulations. Yes, that is amazing. And Amanda's goal is 50,000 words. You're going to try to hit 40,000 words tonight. You got this. How close are you to 40,000 words? I feel like you told me in the last stream, but I can't remember. And Holly is here. Hey, Holly. So Holly is reading the audiobook for The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Ooh.
I know.
We can have a discussion about that again. Because I can stay up till midnight for that.
I knew the right thing to say to get Brie to be staying with us. But Holly, let me know how that's going if you've had a chance to keep reading it, because oh girl, I'm here for it, and Brie's here for it too. And Michelle, hello, how are you, my friend? You want to try to get 2,000 words tonight? You got this. Hey, we're going for 3 hours. You got it. Yes, you can do it. And everyone is greeting Sarah.
Hello.
Yes, keep us updated for sure. And Amanda is pretty close. You're at about 39,000 words. Oh yeah, you can totally get it.
Absolutely.
Okay, an hour left of the audio. Yay! Oh my god!
I'm so glad someone else thinks it's amazing.
Yes,
I don't. I get so mad over the hate.
I do too, for sure. Samesies.
I know I'm not the author for that book, clearly, but like in my head, I want to defend the author and be like, "You don't understand it."
Yes, that's how I feel.
I actually haven't read it yet, so I'm way behind.
Oh man. Have you at least read The Hunger Games?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
I jumped on that bandwagon back in whenever that was popular before the movies came out. So
Okay, good. No, that's fine.
I was getting so hype again because the rework of our co-written book, we're focusing on like one character in one world, and that world is like technologically advanced, but they are a bit of a dystopian. And like, so we were kind of talking about like it's adult fantasy for sure, but like some of like the things that made the Hunger Games really great, of like, you know, not having like a chosen one. Like I really like that fact that it's like Katniss was like made to be a chosen one, but at the end of the day, like she's not. Like they don't need her.
Yeah.
And she's not saving the day by herself. And then we were talking about like why Divergent sucked because of that complete opposite reason. So I'm like, so we're not going to do, because we have a walled city, but our reason for the wall is very, very different. And we're like, we just don't want people drawing like the Divergent comparisons because it's not Divergent.
And that was interesting. That was an interesting series.
It was. I just wish I only read the first book.
Yeah. I feel like the first, and even in terms of the movies too, like I read the books and watched the movies. And the movies just got
it was so
bad
that they didn't even finish it.
Yeah.
You said it got so bad they didn't even
They didn't. They never came out with the last movie.
Yeah,
and all their actors blocked because they weren't gonna like release it in theaters because of how bad it was doing.
Oh my god.
And the actors were like, no, we're not doing this. You either put it in theaters or we're walking. And then they didn't have a reason to put it in theaters. Yeah, it was a mess. I was like reading that. It was so fascinating.
Oh my gosh. Man, I wish I read that article.
If I ever find it again, I will send it to your way.
Please do. And Amanda has also read a little bit of The Songbirds and Snakes. And what she did read, it was really good. So I agree. But I want Holly's opinion, because
Join us.
Yes. Join the dark side. So I have it for our first sprint that we'll do a 15-minute warm-up. So if everybody's ready, we can go ahead and jump in.
I'm good.
Awesome. Good. Awesome. Well, happy writing, and we'll see y'all soon. Yay!
I did not know that was your timer alarm.
His name is Hans. We established that in the first sprint. The first stream. So how did y'all do?
I watched a YouTube video. I tried to figure out some inspiration. I'm finding that like I started off, I feel very strong writing my poems because like I was just really getting tons of inspiration from all the different places.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's like they're bad or if I'm just like thinking they're bad because now I'm just thinking too much about the poems. But I have not been enjoying the last few poems I've written, so yeah.
What were the topics? Can you share?
I mean, I could tell you like the titles because they kind of have. Yeah. So I like the one, I guess. One is called Catharsis. It's short, but my last two have been pretty short, and the other one's called Downward Spiral, which is pretty much equating my mental health to a battleground.
Oh no!
Which I don't know. Like then I like think about it. I'm like they're not bad. I don't think. And my poetry is not happy ever. So don't worry about me. I'm absolutely fine. Just my brain is like you're not.
Right.
So you're gonna make everyone think you're not. I have one. I don't know. Maybe they're not terrible. I don't know. See, that's what I mean. Like I doubt myself when I'm writing it. And then so right now I'm making a recipe for disaster. That's my poem. But it's about how to like fail a relationship. So,
oh my gosh.
I love it.
Relationship, is it like a friendship or is it like an actual like
a romance
couple?
Yeah.
Okay, romance. Okay. I like it. Well, I mean, I know the few that you sent me to read, I have thoroughly enjoyed them. And the two that you sent me were very metaphorical. So I really liked the two that you sent me.
Thank you. I don't remember which ones I sent you now.
There was the one about like...
Oh, I did send you that. I like that one a lot. I came firing.
Me too.
If you want, because I feel like these are going to go nowhere for a while, but I can send you all of them when I'm done.
Hey, I'm here for it. I love it.
It'll take you like 20 minutes.
Well, you write very good poetry, and I wish that you shared it with more people. And because I watched Sarah's video about Patreon, I totally think that you could start a Patreon and share your poems that way.
No one wants to come join me. Like,
I do. I'm here. Yes.
Well, thank you guys.
Yeah, of course. Hey, you got $2, okay? It's sitting right here.
Yeah, but maybe. I don't know. I just feel like that's the biggest thing with Patreon is like I never was like because I've thought about the idea, but I'm like, what would I have that anyone would want to buy?
Yeah, I mean, I think your poetry is great, and then you can do your updates on your prophecy project, share some of the lines like how you did on Instagram.
No, that's true. Well, we'll see. We'll see. It's probably not gonna happen anytime soon, but I appreciate you guys.
No problem. We're a support team, so we're here for you.
You are. Sarah's Patreon, on the other hand, everyone should go follow her.
Yes.
She's gonna start doing tiers, and I'm so excited.
I know.
I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I'm like, I love sharing numbers and stats like that. Mm-hmm. Like I love seeing people share it, I should say, but I don't really feel comfortable sharing it to the general public, like to anybody who can stumble across my YouTube page. I don't quite feel like confident with that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Sure. But there are people who message me saying that they would like more self-publishing tips, and if I did a tier like that, that would be, I don't know. So it would just be something interesting to play around with. So
no, I personally, like I said to you in the video, I think it's a great idea because I also love numbers and I love realism.
Yeah.
Because like there's so many things that I think when you come into this field that you don't know at first. I mean, I've learned a lot and I still feel like I'm missing things. So like, and the self-publishing side is completely different than the traditional publishing side. So
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sarah, I feel like you are a very successful self-published author. Like but you've worked hard for it for yourself, and like you've had to figure it all out for you. And like, I mean, whether you choose to share it with others, like I think that would be great. And or like the things that work for you. And I think it'd be a great tier for people who are trying to self-publish. They're not exactly kind of sure. I mean, you wouldn't be a mentor. You would just be sharing your process and what worked for you. But I think that would be fantastic, because I feel like what you're doing is awesome. Like, I feel like how you presented everything.
She's amazing.
She is like awesome. Like, I always feel like
you're like 22, right? Like, come on.
Yeah.
You guys
are so sweet.
I always feel like every time Sarah's up here, I always feel like I put her in a corner and I'm like, oh, you're great. You're wonderful.
How red we can get her.
Can I be honest? Like, lately, I've been needing some hype people in my life, so.
You're girl. And see, Klacha has the right idea too. Successful Sutton.
You guys are so sweet.
I will be anyone's type, but especially my friend.
Yes, me too. Yes,
absolutely.
Did
you share how you?
I did not.
Sorry, I took over again.
We're just gushing about you.
Yeah, now that my cheeks are all nice and toasty, I struggled on that one. So let me share a little bit of what's going on. Okay, so you know how towards the end of a book, the romance kind of swells for a sec, and then you have conflict, and they come back at the end. Yeah. So I'm in the swellings part of it, and this is where they're gonna have their first kiss, and I'm trying to gradually move into it, because for the entire book they've just been friends, and they've the romance was kind of there, but she thinks he's off limits because she thinks he has a girlfriend, but he actually doesn't. So I'm trying to figure out how to have I'm trying to ease into it, without being oh, I like you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm finding myself struggling. So hopefully we figure it out in the next sprint. But I think it's just the dialogue wording and trying to make sure, because I don't condone any kind of cheating. And so even though he doesn't have a girlfriend, she thinks he does. So I have to kind of work in that conversation, but not fully spoil the whole tension about it, because it's gonna. I know I'm being really kind of vague, and I can't give a ton of details.
Well, I was just gonna say, I'm if you want anything afterwards, or in Discord or anything like that, let me know, because I love working through stuff.
Yes, I think I might, or in the chat, even in the private chat, because I'm just trying to work through the dialogue, and I'm like, this isn't working for me.
Yeah. I understand that struggle, but yeah, I will totally help if you need it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Also, Miguel, we're the alliteration gang again today.
I know, I noticed that too.
My favorite time when we're all together. We just need Maddie, and we're complete.
I can text Maddie. Maybe she can pop in.
Maddie, get on here.
I'll do it in the next sprint. But and we're also in alphabetical order.
We are.
I love it. That's great. So I am still working on my journal entries, and I started the next one. I think I'll be able to finish it for this next sprint. But yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, we're catching up. I'm on 21. Yeah, 21 out of. I'm trying to get to 24 because today's the 24th. But yeah. And Gio did pop in during that sprint. So hello. And everyone is also greeting Hans.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
And Diana got 238. And Amanda is getting so close to the scene that they really want to write. Her main character, Nixie, and the love interest. Ooh. Lexan have their first kiss.
Ooh, the best.
And you're almost also at 40K. Oh my gosh. Fantastic. Awesome. And do you finally have a premise for the project? Ooh, and not just scribbles. There you go. Awesome.
Oh, I love that. Usually mine is like, I have a thriller and I'm like, how do I make this fantasy where I'm more comfortable?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for all the hashtags too, Gio.
Just end up in the borderline between two genres. Yeah. I know Brie gives great advice about when you're not, well, for anything really, but I remember her and I had this conversation and how she told me like to just write your story and don't worry about like where the genre falls in at first. And then like as you start to edit and as you start to like work on the story, then you'll find where it shifts into for genre.
Yeah.
See, I listen.
Same thing with the age category. If you're not sure if it's like young adult or like middle grade or adult, like write it and then decide. Because you're not publishing that first draft. Let's be real, guys.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
No one wants that first draft.
No one does.
Unless it's Bree's poetry.
Yes, exactly.
And I love that Gio says hashtag brilliant Brie Bonomo. And then I guess it went with hashtag Super Sarah Sutton.
Yes.
And then hashtag Awesome Autumn Ashley.
I feel like we're all superheroes now.
Yeah, I feel so too. We can do like a Power Ranger thing, and we just have to get our own colors now.
And then rings.
Yes.
I love it.
I mean, I call green. It's my favorite.
Oh no. I could be, isn't there a yellow one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll be yellow.
And there's a pink one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely a pink one.
I almost expected Autumn to pick pink first.
Well, okay, to be fair,
You
I
hesitated.
I wanted pink, but I knew Sarah liked pink. So I was like, I'll let Sarah be pink, and I guess
Well,
I'll
there's
be
purple,
yellow.
right? I could take purple.
There's a lot of different colors. I mean, depends on what season you're going with.
You know what? We're just gonna invent a new Power Ranger. There's a light pink, and then there's like a dark pink, and then we can just both be a shade of pink. Look at that.
Sarah.
I feel like then we're gonna get it, like, because I was gonna say, oh, you could be like hot pink and baby pink, but then I'm like, then I feel like we're going back to the 90s and we're somehow now Spice Girls or something.
Speaking of 90s, you guys might not have seen it yet. Did you see my video yesterday, my vlog yesterday?
Not yet.
Was it about? I didn't want to say anything, but I don't see it. Did you dye it?
No, I changed it. I dyed it different.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Brie, go see it.
All right. Well, I'm
the end.
gonna have to watch the whole thing, but like now I am curious on what happened.
Yeah, I went to a salon and I'm like, I want it lightened for summer, and the girl's like, okay, and she just bleached the front 2 sections of my hair.
Sarah, I was very confused. And I was very confused. And maybe this is a thing, but like I've never heard of this. So she said she couldn't do the balayage because like you've dyed your hair before?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never heard that.
That's not a thing. It's not a thing.
I was gonna say no.
I was very confused because I was like, that means I could never get that if I wanted. Like,
see, that's what I thought too. And I went to Ulta to get it redone, and she lightened some other pieces. And I said, well, I wanted a balayage, but she said she couldn't do it on dyed hair. She's like, why not? Like,
it's hair.
It's not bleaching.
Also, I feel like the way that she probably said it would make it be like, well, if you've ever dyed your hair, you can't do it, which like your hair grows out, ma'am.
Yeah.
It doesn't stay dyed forever.
Well, and plus she's like, you dyed your hair? Yeah, I can tell. Like, and she thought I did it myself, even though I went and had it professionally done. So she was like being all judgmental because she thought I dyed my own hair, and like salonists don't love it when you dye your own hair apparently, or she doesn't. But I'm like,
It just sounds like a judgmental bitch, but
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was something. But yeah, go check it out because even I went into the salon yesterday and I'm like, please fix me, and she's like, yeah, usually because that's a trend apparently.
I've never seen that.
I have not
I have
either, and I would
TikTok.
never.
I've seen a few people on TikTok, I think.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
But, like, if that's not what you wanted, then like, why?
You
Yeah.
know, you shouldn't have assumed that anyway.
Yeah.
When she talked about doing it, she said it was going to be a shade lighter than my actual color. And so I'm like, okay, if it's a shade lighter, maybe I can deal with it. Because what she said she was going to do was test it to see how the bleach lifted my hair.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was going to, I don't know if she wanted to rebook another appointment. I don't know. She didn't mention that at the end. But she said she was going to test it. And oh my gosh, I don't remember.
Usually you test it like under here.
Yeah, not here.
Yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this in my vlog. I don't think I did because I was trying to not be too angry. But I was sitting under the hair dryer, and and the clip that was holding the foiled pieces fell onto my forehead. So I was like, can you like come pin it back? And she's like, oh yeah, sure. She comes over and she opens up some of the foil and she goes, oh no, oh no, 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 oh no. I'm like, and she's like, the bleach exploded, so we're gonna have to rinse this out right now. I'm like,
oh my
and
God.
there was a chunk right here that was bleach, and I didn't see it until my salonist the new one pointed it out. I'm like,
Yeah, never go back to her.
it was an experience.
Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, at least you have a story.
Yeah.
yeah.
A
And I'm happy
horrifying
with it now. So
Yeah, it was cute, but I'm sorry you had to go through that at all.
I know, right? I've never had horrible experiences getting my hair dyed or anything. Like, that's crazy.
me neither.
I
I don't
did
know.
like
Well, I don't know.
One, but
Oh my goodness.
she didn't tone. I didn't get, but right before when I went, when I dyed my hair pink,
Yeah.
she didn't tone it enough. So like it was kind of orangey.
Oh.
But like the thing is though, is she like I had my growth, so she only re-bleached the top part. So I had like orange and then my blonde.
Oh my.
And then I went red,
gosh.
which I need to do something with this. I don't know what I want to do yet though.
I like it though. I loved it when you first dyed it for, I think it was for the fall, and it was like that really pretty brown. That was really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think I don't know. I kind of miss my blonde now, which my hairdresser will murder me because she's like, "Don't you change it back after this?" And I'm like, "I won't."
And then, well, actually, you can rock a lot because I've seen you with the rose gold, and then I think when we first met, you had the blonde. So I like it all.
Yeah. The only thing I can't do is black. I've tried. Does not look good.
Yeah.
But I've tried. I think I've had every single other color possible.
I love it.
Lilac. I wanted to go lilac. I should have gotten lilac.
Oh yeah, that would have been really pretty. But I really liked that rose gold.
Me too.
That was really pretty.
I probably should have kept that longer, but then I was like applying for new jobs. So.
Oh yeah, you probably would you be able to get away with it now?
No. Oh no. The principal at my school would be like, "Who do you think you are?"
Aww.
Very
Look
old
at this
school.
new counselor coming on in here with her pink hair.
Be like, excuse me, I know you're at this like therapy office, but you work here.
Right. Oh my goodness. Well, are you guys ready to start our next sprint?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to bump it up to 20 or did you want to do more or less?
I'm good with 20.
I'm good.
Okay. Awesome. Yay.
I'm gonna get me some wine for this round. So.
Oh.
At my Angry Orchard.
Yay!
With
And my
my
wine is next Saturday, right?
Yeah.
yes.
I'm excited. I'm gonna be
Margaritas.
I'm gonna be in North Carolina for that. So I'll have a fun exotic stream.
You're coming to our area.
I know. I'm like, Sarah, tell me how close you are.
Oh my God, because
Where
she's
you
a lot closer. North Carolina is like 12 hours from me, so that's still far.
It's 12 hours for me too. Oh my gosh.
I'll let you
Gonna be
know
an
how
eventful
close
car
it is
ride.
to me in the comments.
I'll message you.
Yes, please do, because we could make something happen.
Guys, you're gonna make me so sad because I'm so far away.
Just hop on a plane.
Yeah.
Pay for the plane ticket.
We just tried to look into a wedding tickets for Kansas, and then they were $500. So
Oh
I don't know what's going on right now, but I think they're all trying to make their money back from last year.
I was gonna say, you'd almost think it'd be cheaper.
right.
But
But then again, if no one is traveling.
a lot of people are starting to book things now because of it.
Yeah.
So I think they're just like jacking them all up.
Oh boy.
Losers.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, so we've got our second sprint, which is a 20-minute. Sorry, guys, we did do a lot of talking in that last one. Apologize, but happy writing, and we'll see y'all very soon. Yay.
It gave me a mild heart attack.
Gosh darn it, Hans.
Oh my gosh.
Bree, you
Listen,
cracked me up.
you only got 2 steps and there's 6.
Hey, I like it, okay?
You didn't even get to the best paragraph. I'm like, I was really in my prime, and then I'm like, that's the only thing I like out of it. Was paragraph 5.
Hey, you had me from possibilities include a Tinder hookup. I started cracking up laughing.
I'll throw the rest in there. It looks so bad because the formatting gets completely lost.
I know. I forgot it did that too because I saw this and I was like, "What is this nonsense?" And then I was like, "Oh, it's for poetry nonsense." Okay, we're good.
That nonsense.
That nonsense is allowed now.
But I finished the poem.
Woo! Awesome.
I finished my glass of wine.
Woo!
So,
So now you're ready to push through to the rest of the night, right, Sarah?
my problem is whenever I pour myself a drink, I can't let it sit. And so I just like drink, hold on to the drink until it's gone. I'm like, shoot. You gotta pace yourself.
I have one of 2 ways. It's either I drown it instantly or I nurse it for like 6 hours and it's disgusting by the time I'm done. And I'm like, why am I still drinking this? But I have that mentality of like, I gotta finish it.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh my gosh. No.
Mm-hmm.
But see, like I guess I'm kind of the same. But like the reason sometimes like I drink my alcohol so fast, or at least wine in particular, is because I don't like it when it gets room temp.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
like wine has to be cold. It has to be chilled.
I agree.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Well, and then beer just gets terrible when that gets warm. That's like unbearable.
I've never had beer. I've had like those Seagram's flavored beers that they call them, but they don't really taste like alcohol at all. But I've never had like actual beer.
I only like Shock Tops. Now I can't remember. I was gonna say Shock Top Lemon Shandy.
Ooh. It sounds nice.
It
kind of has like a sweeter taste. And that's the only reason I like it.
Yeah. Am I echoing? Does anybody else hear an echo? Is that me?
Is it me? It could be me. I don't know. I didn't hear an echo, so maybe it is on my end.
My husband is playing us.
That's what.
I'm like, why am I hearing myself in the background?
That must have been what I heard because I was like, I don't have a tab open because I usually, if I see people pop in, I like to greet them, and I had just greeted Joanne, and I was like, did I keep that tab open? I was confused, and then I thought it was my mic.
Apparently, it was that.
Well, that's sweet. I'm so glad he's giving me the watch hours.
Yes, hard.
Thanks, Greg.
Oh, his Spartan captain has entered the chat. That's Greg.
Oh my gosh, that's really funny.
Yep.
He is my people for sure.
You guys would definitely get along.
Yeah. So I ended up getting a cupcake because I went out there to get a beer, and then I saw cupcakes, and I'm not like a big cupcake person, but like one of our friends made them, and so usually when she makes them, they're not like really dry because I cannot do dry cake things.
Yeah.
And it's filled with icing, so it's like it can't be dry. But I got one of those. And then I came back and then I wrote more of my journal entry.
Yay. I mean, that sounds very successful.
I think so. I think we all did excellent in that sprint.
Yes.
But I do see that Joanna had popped in when we were wrapping up, and Dr. Sprinkle has also joined us. Hello and welcome. Klacha got 21 words. Oh, and Klacha did say something at the end. I didn't get a chance because we jumped into another sprint, but I did want to acknowledge because they did give us a little teaser or explaining what was going on with their characters. So I did want to acknowledge that. I'm sorry, Klacha. But they said that their characters are playing soccer in public enclosed field, but not grass.
Ooh,
and it's 11 o'clock at night. And so they're alone.
I love it. Very descriptive.
Yes, I love that too. But sorry, I did want to acknowledge that because I like it when people share parts of their stories. But also made popcorn this whole time, so that's great.
I love popcorn.
Yes, very productive. Mm-hmm. And Diana got 264.
Nice.
And Amanda got the kiss scene. Oh, yay. Oh, I love that.
I love when that happens.
Yes. Awesome. Are we the same height? Is this for me? I'm assuming it's for me. If we are both 6 foot, then yes, we are the same height.
Okay.
And we will be besties for sure.
Sarah, I feel like you're tall too.
I'm very average.
I feel
I'm
are you like
5'5".
Oh, where are you? I was gonna say 5'8".
I wish.
Okay, I don't feel as bad then.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
Oh.
But apparently many people on the internet think I'm like really tall for some reason.
Isn't that funny? Although I would never have guessed when Autumn first said that she was 6 foot, I never would have guessed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people think that I'm a lot shorter than 6 foot. Mm-hmm. And I think it's because my torso is really short. So you never see my legs.
And I think that's the opposite for me because like I've posted a lot of like pictures like on the internet with it's just my legs or like it's like the angle and stuff like that. And my legs are long, even though I'm short.
It's an optical illusion.
Yes, it is. So like everyone thinks I'm super tall and I'm like, I'll take it. But I'm extremely short in comparison to most of the people I've made friends with on the internet.
Yeah. Usually people are only friends with me because I can reach the top shelf.
We're literally like the three of us are like the perfect pairing because like I'll get the short stuff. Sarah gets the middle.
Yes. And it's the alliterations.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's cute. It'd be cute in a photo too. Like, you know how like those.
Oh, yes. I love that. We'll have to do that one day when we meet
holding our wine glasses. Yes.
Yeah. I can like be pouring it over Sarah's head. Just kidding.
You just stand there and that's all you have to do for me.
Right. My goodness. That's funny. No, well, like my problem at work is because a lot of my coworkers are a lot shorter than me. So like when I'm restocking things, I don't think about them not being able to reach. So I'm just, putting things where they're supposed to go. And then the next day when I came into work, my coworker was like, can you not put things like on the top shelf all the way in the back? Because I can't reach. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no problem.
Tall people problems.
Right. And Joanne got 27 words that go around, but 948 words overall for today. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Writing a scene where the female main character, Lydia's friend, sorry, maybe I should read more, persuaded her to vandalize her crush's bakery. Ooh,
scandalous.
I love it. What kind of cupcake? It was strawberry.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yes. And then I'm not sure what the filling was, but it tasted good. Probably just regular icing or filling. I don't know how baking works. And Klacha is 6'2".
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And Dr. Sprinkle is 5'4". And says I'm short too.
Yes. Short people unite.
Well, are y'all ready to do our next sprint?
Heck yeah.
Awesome. Did we want to bump it up because we did a 15, a 20? Do we want to bump it up to 25?
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah,
Whatever
sure.
I want. Oh, see, I can't make decisions. That's why I want you guys to make the decision.
Listen, I think all I'm doing is going to go grab another drink. So I don't care.
So slow walk to
Yes.
the fridge.
Yeah.
And then you come all the way back.
Yeah.
Slow walking.
Yeah. Maybe get a snack. I don't know. I'm not really hungry, but I feel like drinking and snacks go hand in hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And I texted Maddie to tell her we were all together. And she was like, oh, darn, I'm missing the alliteration party.
Also, by the way, we could talk about this later, but if anyone wants to talk to me about Shadow and Bone, please let me know.
I was waiting for this.
Listen, I have an entire vlog. It's not going to come up till next Friday just because of my weekly vlog going up on Tuesday. But I have 2 hours of footage that I have to go edit. I'm just so hyped.
What was your rating out of 10?
10. Well, actually, I gave it 9, but now I've had a drink and I say 10.
Yes.
And after your second drink, it'll be a 100.
Yeah. No, there was only there was little things. Like there's 2 things that I was a little bit about. And it was like the introduction of like one of the most important characters and how they like introduced who they were. I was a little disappointed because it just was like a throwaway line that if you weren't like a beloved fan of the book, you wouldn't understand the significance. And then the pacing was very fast. And I think it was fast because they combined both book series. So they had like the first book of Shadow and Bone, and then they had the first book of Six of Crows, but like the backstory to those characters. And I just felt like things were rushed.
Oh,
Okay.
And this was only 8 episodes.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I gave it 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
So anyway,
But
go
now
watch
it's a
the vlog
10 out of
next
10.
Friday. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Now I don't feel as sure. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just something I embrace now.
Yep.
Oh.
They're my favorite.
Yeah. And those are your blue light.
They are. And
Okay.
I've been literally now on the hunt to get this style though in my regular glasses because I love them so much. I think it's tortoiseshell is what the style is called, but they're like it's a blue pink tortoiseshell.
Ooh.
It's my fave.
That's pretty.
Mm-hmm. So Amazon.
Oh yeah. It's got it all.
Yeah.
I got mine from Amazon too.
Yes. I don't know, Sarah, if it's the same one, but I'm pretty sure Autumn shared hers. I think they're the same one.
I think so.
Because there's multiple packs you can buy.
Yeah.
And I bought it was this tortoiseshell, the original tortoiseshell, and then black.
Mm.
So
And I just got them all in the same color because I was afraid that if I got like kind of like the clear ones that they wouldn't look right on my face. So I just got all the black rimmed ones. And then my folks liked them and now I only have one pair.
that happens too.
Right. And Maddie did pop in. Woohoo! So at least we got her on the screen with us.
Yay, Maddie!
Oh, well, thanks for popping in, Maddie.
Yes. So I was also sorry again. You guys can just cut me off. Like just cut my mic.
All right, well, we're just going to cut her off now and we're going to start now.
Yeah.
Here, I got you, Bree. Okay, we've got 25 minutes on the clock. Happy sprinting, everyone, and we will see you very soon. Yay! All right. So how'd we do?
Great.
Great. Feeling better now?
It doesn't look good, but I made homemade guacamole, and I think it's the best.
Oh yeah. I love guacamole so much.
Me too. It's so easy to make, and like I was thinking about it. I was like, compared to like just buying like the little like thing.
Yeah.
I made like an entire like huge thing of it, and then with like to like seal it with like, so you could try to get as little air as possible.
Yeah.
I feel like it's already lasting longer than, I mean, granted, it's only been 2 days. Okay, so maybe it's not lasting that much longer, but like it's not browning at all in my container, as where I feel it brown immediately in the store-bought ones. So I think I'm just gonna be doing this more often.
Yeah. And I love it like when you're first making it, and like just like the avocado smell of like fresh avocado is just so good.
Yeah.
I love it.
Avocado.
Oh, me too. And they're so good for you too.
Mm-hmm.
Like it used to be like an apple a day, and now it's like an avocado a day.
Yeah. I just found out there's some kind of like superfruit, like the new superfruit, like Mako or something. I don't know. I got a coffee that was like a vegan coffee, and it had some kind of weird fruit name in it, and apparently that's the big thing now. So if you see something made with some kind of fruit, like sweetened with like a Mako fruit, I guess that's supposed to be good for you.
Oh, I did not know that. I've never heard of that before either.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was just told this yesterday.
Yeah. How did you do, Sarah?
Not great. I ended up switching to my second project like a lot of the way through because I was just staring at my Word doc, and I thought the wine would help. It has not helped. So I'm just going through copy edits now, and the problem I'm running into is just I cannot figure out how the dialogue would go, like how it would naturally sound in a conversation. So it's stalling out.
I love dialogue, Sarah.
I'll have to like
tell me your problem.
I'll tell you in the next sprint what's going down, and hopefully you guys can help me fix it or help me keep going.
Yeah. I mean, I can offer some advice, but I think Bree is definitely your go-to.
I think also the wine's starting to hit me. So like wine sometimes makes me tired, but it usually takes a bit. Mm-hmm. But I haven't had wine for a long time. So I'm like, keep those eyes open.
Girl, you gotta prepare for next Saturday.
I know, right? Well, I went to Red Lobster a few weeks ago, and they had like a Tito's lemonade, a vodka lemonade. I'm like, I want to try and recreate that so it's something fun for the stream, like some kind of, more than wine.
I'm here. So we have margaritas, we have whiskeys, we're gonna have Tito's, which is vodka. So we have to have like one of everything, I think.
Yeah. Tequila.
Margarita.
Margarita and the margarita.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you, girl. I get the tequila.
I forgot you said that.
I don't know. I'll just have whatever I have on hand.
So Sarah, the last time that you had wine, was it that one time that you were on a stream and you could not open that bottle of wine? Did that ruin it for you?
I think it was after that, but since then I'm like, you know what? I'm done. That was so dumb.
I was there for that one. I love it.
I know, because I remember Bree and I were texting. We were like, we wish we could help her.
It was so take you 20 minutes to open wine, then you probably shouldn't be drinking it.
It was so funny, and I can't remember who it was, but there was someone in the comments, and they were so sweet. They were trying to explain it to you, and they were like, "It really shouldn't be this difficult."
I'm like, it's just me doing it. That's why it's difficult, guys.
But you're braver than me. I would not have been able to try to do that on camera.
Well, the weird thing was, I feel like I was doing everything right. Like, it was twisted in the middle, it was twisted all the way, and I was wiggling it back and forth, and it just would not come out. So I'm like, I don't think it's user error, guys. I'm just gonna blame it on the bottle.
Yeah.
Some bottles are tricky. I mean, I had a cork disintegrate as I tried to open it.
That's
So-
the worst.
Yeah. And then I'm like, how do I get this? There was like chunks in it, like because it kept just breaking apart. I'm like, oh my god. So I would leave drinking, and every now and then I'd be like, oh, okay, there's a piece of cork.
It's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
That freaked out my significant other one time because that accidentally happened when I tried to like pull out the cork and it just fell apart. And they were like, what do we do now? I said, well, we just pour it and fish it out. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah. See, now I'm doing the hack where I buy the wine bottles at Twist Top. We're not doing that again.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yes. Also, for Zara's question, Zara, I'm hosting a writing and wine live stream. I think there's only 9 of us technically that are in like that I invited to. So if you want to be our 10th, girl, you can come join us on stream. Unless you just want to be in the comments, and you can also do that too.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, that'd be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's gonna be super fun. But Zara, if you're able to join, like, yes.
Sarah.
Okay. What time was it again? I forgot.
8.
8. Okay, perfect.
Standard. So I figured I was trying to like be considerate because I know like I know Helene's been super busy, so I don't know if she's actually going to show up. But like I know you and Helene and Sarah all have like, and Brooke, you're all like an hour to 2 hours behind me, I think. So I didn't want it to be too late for the East Coast, but also not too early for you guys. So I thought 8 was probably a good middle ground.
Yeah.
And that works. That's perfect for me.
Yeah.
Okay, now Zara's joining us. Yay!
Oh gosh. Yay. So I'm still working on my journal entries and it's coming along. It's great.
I'm sure they are great.
Well, thank you.
I love
think
the idea.
It's been really fun. Like trying to look at it from like, a open-minded is like, of course there are like, the downsides of doing it. But I feel like for the most part of what at least I was trying to accomplish is just understanding that character's voice. I think that I have definitely accomplished that. And I feel like I accomplished it like fairly early on. So if I ever do it again, I might not do it for a full month. I might do it for maybe key scenes or maybe 15 or as many as I think I need to understand the character's voice. But I mean, it's still fun to do the whole story. So.
I like that.
Thank you. And Gio also popped back in, and that was when Zara has also joined us. And she was a little distracted but happy to be here. And Klacha gave us another teaser.
I don't. Is that good or bad? I mean, what genre are we writing?
Yeah, I can't remember, but definitely let us know. Yeah,
I wish I had a boyfriend who could wear his clothes.
You get. I mean, I was gonna say you get sick of it, but sometimes I do because like it's bigger or like comfier. Because guys' clothing is always better.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I don't think it ever goes away.
Yeah.
Every time when I just thought you should know, like anytime I hear like something very similar, I always think of Professor Quirrell when in the first Harry Potter movie where he like runs in, he's like troll in the dungeon. He's like, I thought you ought to know, and then passes out. Like that's the dramatic reading I just had in my head for Klacha.
I like that. Zara also loves homemade guacamole. Yes.
I don't know that I don't know if it's a restaurant or a person or whatever, but Mine was really easy. It's literally like the easiest thing I've ever done. I'm like, why haven't I made guacamole before?
I've
So-
actually never had guacamole.
We were
Oh
talking
my.
about this last time.
Yes. Yes. I
You
need
never
to.
have avocado, and I don't understand.
There's a restaurant, Mexican restaurant that just popped up near us, so I might go and be like, hey, give me your guac. I have to try it.
Yes, Mexican restaurants, like, I haven't been to one that has had bad guacamole, so.
Yeah. You have to try it, Sarah. And you have to vlog it so we know your experience.
Yes, I'm sure I'll love it. If everybody else loves it and they make avocado toast, I'm sure I'll love avocados and guacamole.
Oh, for sure.
Guacamole, if not, because avocados have like, it's almost like, it's one of those things like water. Like, it has a taste, but it doesn't have a taste.
Yeah.
And
But-
it is an odd texture. Like, some people don't like it because of the texture, because it is like a weird texture-y type thing.
Yeah. But guacamole is more like a salsa, so.
Oh, so then I would definitely love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a dip. If you like dips, you're good.
Yeah.
Yes.
190 for Klacha, and Diana got 303. These are characters in. Okay. And I did see further down that they did say that it's a good thing.
Good.
So awesome.
God, we're not having a horror. No.
Yeah. And Amanda is just kicking it tonight, you guys. 42,000 words.
Maybe I'll get to 40K. Girl,
Right?
you're at 42. Let's go.
Yes. Awesome job. And Miguel is almost finished with the first chapter.
Yay.
And you is great because you finally decided on a genre. Woohoo!
Woo.
And then, let's see. Oh, I just scrolled away. Oh, here we go. Troll
Yeah.
ended it.
That part. And I will DM you, Zara.
He hasn't touched his suitcase in a week. Oh, love it. If your characters are mortal, but in the body of, should it be YA or adult?
It depends.
Yeah.
I think it depends on like where you're going with the story. So, like Bree told me the words of wisdom, and I can't remember who I said these words of wisdom to earlier. Write your story, and you'll figure that out later.
Yeah. It depends on, I mean, I'm going to say it's a big thing with themes and like what you're going for, because I mean, the best comparison I would have is Twilight. Like Twilight has 16-year-olds and they act like, you know, well, whatever, like they're 16, like they act like 16-year-olds. So if like you're going to go that route, then yeah, it's going to be young adult. If you're going to be like, now I'm trying to think if there's, well, and honestly, it would probably be like Jay Kristoff would probably be the best comparison to this. If I don't know if anyone's read him, but like he usually has, or like George R. R. Martin, like has teenage perspectives, but they're like, they're not doing just normal teenage things.
Yeah.
They're like going through a lot of hard crap. So like if you're going to go that route, then they're probably not, it probably shouldn't be a young adult. So just think about like what they're doing in their context, and then, but again, I wouldn't worry if it's the first draft.
See, Bree is wonderful. She just gives like the best advice.
Yeah, Zara is right. Jake Kristoff did get canceled recently, so. But I was just thinking, because I know he is controversial for what he writes, but like a lot of times like he writes adult books where like teenage characters are going through some stuff. So like that's why I used him as the example.
Yeah. And then Klasha also had a good suggestion too, is you could do new adult, which is a good middle for sure. And then Rosa's is a Mexican restaurant in New York City.
Put that on my list to do.
Yeah. And then Zara also said, you know, it depends on what they do.
Yeah. Yep.
And then Amanda also gave good advice too, and also the voice of the character. Let's see. Adults, about 21-year-olds. Yeah. So everyone gave very good advice. So of course take it and then write your story, and then always just kind of keep that in mind too. And it'll change too. Like even if you feel like you have to put it into a category now, it could always end up changing.
Mm-hmm.
And Dr. Sprinkle is leaving for the night, but I am so happy that you were able to join us, my friends, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening. And are we ready to do another sprint? So did we do 25 minutes last time?
Yes.
Did we want to go down to a 20? Or do we want to do another 25?
I mean, I'm fine with whatever.
Same here.
Okay, well, we'll just stick with 25 since that's right there.
Okay.
And Joanne did say, oh, I'm sorry, Sarah, hang on, let me go back. I didn't want your face covered. Writing a scene where my female main character's spray paints on her crush's parents' shop. Ooh.
And you said it was a bakery, correct, Joanne?
I think that
or
was...
that's the other one. They were the first time I think it was defacing the sign. So is this revenge now? I've written some mean graffiti before, so that's not a lie. I've defaced property once. And I was calling people out for being liars and assholes.
Oh my God.
I mean, so
light.
Yeah. I was real mad, okay?
Oh my God.
I was moving away to college, so I didn't care. But it was also an abandoned building, so let's not be like, I'm not that crazy. But I did break the law.
I love it.
Oh my goodness. So for clarification, it is...
Okay, it is the square. Okay.
Huh. If anyone in the comments has any suggestions to help Joanne, that would be great. It's definitely welcome. Maybe you could try... Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just curious. Why is she? If it's her crush, why is she defacing the property? I can't remember what she said.
No, I think it's the friend. So it's like the main character's friend is defacing the main character's crushes. I think it's the friend that's doing it.
That makes sense. Okay. I'll have to brainstorm.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if it's like something that's supposed to be good. Like, I know it's like graffiti, so it might not be like nice, but is there like maybe like an inside joke or maybe something between the two characters and that like...
Yeah, you can call them out, which something that happens between them. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Something that they would get.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing you could think of too is like, because I don't know if they don't have any like relationship or like she's just mad at this character. I mean, she could do something like goofy, but like also annoying for the thing where it's like she makes like a cupcake with an angry face or like, you know, like, or something like that where it's not really words, but it's like an image.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of different ways that you could take it. Especially depending on how you want it to come across too.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. And you always look up inspiration on Google.
Yeah.
More friends.
I was gonna say, or if she's mad, you just go for the straightforward of like just calling people out.
Yeah.
Like so and so is this.
Yeah.
You know, like the Mean Girl style.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so we've got our next sprint, which is 25 minutes. We'll probably be able to slip in another sprint after this one, probably a 15. But happy writing, everyone, and we will see you very soon. Yay! Awesome.
Oh my gosh, I was out of my chair when the alarm went off. So I tried to sit down really fast. I fell off.
Oh
I got a little bit too much to drink. It's fine.
Well, as long as you're okay.
no. Yes. Besides Sarah almost falling, how did everybody do?
I watched YouTube. That's all.
But you finished your poem, so
Yeah,
you did what you were supposed to do.
I did, I guess. I haven't done anything else. Like I thought I was gonna end up doing a lot more this month, aka I thought I was gonna read through my whole novel, but whatever.
Yeah. And is that Prophecy Project?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I wanted, like, initially I'm always so ambitious with my work because I'm like, I'm going to like read through it all and then edit it for my third draft. And then when I'm writing my co-written like rework in May, I'll have people reading it. But I read like 4 pages of Prophecy Project this month. So I don't know who I am.
But you've been working really hard on it though. Like you just finished the third draft.
Second.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I finished second in March. So, I mean, I wanted to sit a little bit anyway, just so I can put some distance. But I don't know. I thought I was gonna read it this month.
Yeah.
Next month.
It happens.
Yeah.
Sarah, how did you do?
I actually didn't do a lot that sprint. I went through some of the copy edits, but I found myself like hard trying to focus. I'm home alone now, so I feel like I keep hearing things, and I'm not, but it's just where my thoughts go.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I'm just getting distracted. So I was looking at YouTube videos and wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. And then again, I probably shouldn't have had 2 glasses of wine if I actually wanted to be productive tonight. So that was also my fault, but it's okay.
Yeah.
So sometimes we need that.
Yeah, it's actually been a long time since I've actually had wine. I bought a bottle for my book release in January, and I never drank it. So it's been a hot minute.
Well, you deserve that.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's just one night. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Well,
Yes.
I think that I'm feeling like I'm putting too much pressure on myself. Like this book that I have, Two Kinds of Us, I want to publish it by May 25th, but I'm starting to think I don't think that's realistic. I might have to push it back like into June a bit, and that's fine. You know, I need to try and like talk myself into that being okay, because it is okay. You know what I mean? I haven't set the pre-order date yet, so I'm not going to be penalized or anything.
Yeah.
You're honestly fine. I mean, you just literally listened to me say that someone who wants to be published just was like, I'm not reading my thing, like, whatever. So, I mean, you're great. You already published 4 books.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like, a couple days, a couple weeks isn't going to hurt anyone.
Right.
Just makes it even better.
And
Right.
I feel like too, it's been that I haven't taken time off since last October of writing. So I've been constantly writing or editing or doing something with books since last October. And that was only, I think, a week or 2 off. And so I haven't had time to like really, I don't know, relax kind of. And so I'm getting to that point where I'm like, I don't really want to go through copy edits right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is normal, but
Oh yeah,
I
I mean,
know.
it's you're writing like a job. Like it's your
Right.
job. With any job, if you push yourself too hard, you're going to feel burned out. Even if you love what you do, you hit a wall. I love being a therapist, but I hit walls all the time because it's hard some days. So yeah, be easy on yourself.
Yeah. And it's okay. I mean, I know that you want to get it out for that day. And, you know, sometimes things happen and you always have to put you and your mental health first. And you want to make sure that you're not, kind of like what Bree said, that you're not burning yourself out and you're not hurting yourself in the process of trying to get your book out. I mean, it's going to be fantastic, but you need to make sure that you take care of yourself too. Like,
Right.
deadlines are great, but it's okay if we don't meet them. I know we always strive to, and it's okay. It's life, and it happens. That sometimes it just doesn't happen, and like you said, to be realistic about it too, and it's totally fine. Yeah.
Like, and I don't think my writing is suffering. Like, I wouldn't write if I thought it was suffering, but I just think I'm getting to that point where it's like, I don't want to do it today. And I think that's when you know, okay, you need to take some time off to kind of refine where you're
refilling the well, not the wall.
Yes. Or wall, I mean,
that too. Yeah, you're putting some more bricks. But yeah, I mean, that's really, because sometimes like with like my break from Prophecy Project, even though like I've been like, because my personal life and my job, I've been very busy, so it's just been like I haven't felt like I've had the time to sit down and like do my read through. But like I find myself like I really want to be creative again. So like with my co-written work, like I'm like we talked about it today, and I'm like I'm so ready. Like I just get me back into it. Like I want to get into it, and I feel like taking that break really helped me because like it refilled that well, so I can actually dive in and enjoy it versus trying to trudge through to make it happen and just feeling miserable, even if it's fine writing or even great writing. It's not really what I want to do.
Right. Yeah.
And Sarah, you do a whole lot too, like in the weeks and the days that actually lead up to you releasing a book. I mean, you're constantly on all social media. I know when you do that, you post every day, so you are constantly doing that, and so that does wear over time. And I do like what Joanne said too, that to take a break, and we're here for you, and we support that, and we all understand life happens. You take the break for yourself, and we'll be here. Your book will still be here, just like Joanne said, and it's okay, and it's totally fine to understand and to accept that it's okay to maybe
you're human.
Yes, and we don't expect you to crank out a book every month or something like that, because I mean you have to live life too.
Yeah, for real, for sure.
But we're here
for you.
Break. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for the encouragement, my friends.
Yes, of course, always. I think Bree gives much better advice than I do because I can't speak words.
That's my job.
Right. But it was so therapeutic listening to Bree, and I'm just like, oh, this is wonderful.
Yes.
She can get inside your mind.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm probably not that good, but thank you.
I think so.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you too, friend. So let's see. I finished that one journal entry, and I think I'm going to go ahead and start on the next one for this next 15-minute sprint. And I'm literally so close to catching up to day 24. I'm on 23. It's crazy. I've cranked out how many? I think I started on 19. Yeah, 19, because I started on the calm before the storm. So this was perfect. Like I needed this for sure today.
I'm so excited.
Yay. I love these write-a-thons.
Oh, me too. Oh. And I kind of felt that because I know like some people are still in college, so it's towards the end of their semester, and that's when everything is just thrown on you. So it may not have been the best time, but I wanted us to do something for Camp Nano because we've done one for regular Nano in November. So,
right.
But I love all day write-a-thons.
Yes,
they're helpful.
They are. And Lizzie did pop back in, and 10,527 words for the day total. That is terrific. Awesome job.
Wild.
And writer Hannah got 359. Awesome, my friend. And also, I have not seen your name before on my channel, so welcome. And I'm so happy that you're here. And Geo did some more plotting and planning. Awesome. To make a more likable main character that isn't boring. And Klacha got 187. That's awesome. And Amanda totally stopped writing her project. And it's getting later. Yeah, a good stopping point for sure. Just say it needs edits. It'll get there.
Yeah.
And Joanne got 41 words trying to write that scene that they told us about. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, and this was for Sarah being by herself.
Oh my gosh. The thing that really got me freaked out is, what was that song called? I think it's a song from the 80s. It's like, who can... I was looking up. It came up on my Pandora. And I'm like, nope, I'm not listening to this right now. It was called Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell. I'm like,
oh my God.
Nope.
Oh my God.
Worst song to be home alone and kind of tipsy.
Yeah.
That's funny. And Geo also supports it to Sarah to take a break. Yeah.
Everyone does.
Take a break. Yeah, for sure. And Lizzie also agrees. And Amanda trying to balance, definitely get burnt out. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
And you guys are being so kind too. Oh my goodness. I mean, I didn't expect anybody to say keep writing, but
right. Anyone else who disagrees,
you know.
We don't stand negativity here, so you can exit.
It takes a while to write, just saying. Zara says grad school homework. Sorry, it took me a second because I was like, that stands for something.
It's getting late. I don't know if it's late for you, Autumn, anymore. You're used to this.
Right. It was more of, how do I say that? Yeah. What are the words?
I wish you went. I wish you sounded it out. Yeah.
That's what I should have done. Dang. Next time. Oh my goodness. And thank you, Joanne. That's very kind. Gio says, is it just me or is the main character in fantasy always unlikable and super boring? Super boring, excuse me.
I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like the stuff that I read has a main character that's unlikable or super boring. But I do love writing unlikable characters, so.
Yeah. And Gio, also keep in mind that you're still working on the story. Like, I think you're still working on the first draft. So it's okay if they're not solid. You'll get there.
And everything to you will sound boring and unlike, you know what I mean? Because you are the one who sees all the nuances in a character and knows, you know what I mean? Whereas somebody could say, oh, you might think they're unlikable, but they might think, oh, that's interesting. Why are they so grouchy? Let's learn more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Okay, great. You are new. Oh, we love new people. Well, welcome. And if you have not checked out Bree or Sarah, definitely check out their channels. They are linked down below. And some of my other AuthorTube friends who were in the earlier streams, as well as they couldn't make it here today, they are also linked down below. So you should totally check them out too. And they are great members of this wonderful community. Awesome. Well, have a good night, Lizzie. And I'm so glad that you were here.
Good night.
All right. So do you guys want to do maybe a quick 10-minute and then we can do like a 5-minute wrap up? My camera keeps going out of focus and I can't figure out why. Sorry.
There's ghosts in your house.
Right? No.
Let's not go there.
We don't play that game down here. No.
I don't know. Maybe I'll turn out the sage.
I was going to say, y'all are going to freak me out. I'm going to need the sage. Oh my goodness. No, can't.
No go. It's just the camera. It's probably catching on like dust or something.
Yeah, the dust. Yeah. So we can do 10 minutes. Oh, Aria! Hey, girl!
She's using me right now.
For her 5 minutes of fame.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna freak her out.
Oh, my heart. Hang on. Let me see if we can get a little closer up. Oh, look at her. She loves her mama.
She does. She's my buddy.
Oh.
Mm.
She looks like she gives the best cuddles.
She gives the best. She was so excited because she had 2 visitors today, and she was like, she doesn't get many visitors in the last year, so she was so hyped.
Oh, look at her. She's just straight chilling.
Yeah. On my
I love that.
I've been chronicling. We gave her, so like a month ago, I gave her like a busy bone, and then 2 weeks ago, I gave her another one because I was under the impression that she ate it. But like, so the second busy bone, she's been hiding throughout my house. So I've been chronicling on my Snapchat, like every day I find it in a new location.
Oh my gosh.
And then yesterday I took off the day from work, so I was home, and I wake up and I'm like, oh, she put it in. So the Thursday night she put it in the like on a chair, like one of my like accent chairs. She just set the bone on the chair, and I was like, okay, that's weird, but whatever. So then I woke up yesterday morning and I saw the busy bone like stuffed into the couch. And I'm like, Aria, like you're ridiculous. And then like I like walked around my couch and there was the second bone still sitting on the chair. And I'm like, are you serious? You didn't eat either of these bones yet? So she just keeps moving them all around the house. As soon as like one of us finds it, like if we walk towards it, she gets like nervous and she runs and grabs it and runs away. So this has been and right now it's been an entire week since I've started noticing this. And the people that follow my Snapchat have been living for it. They're like, I'm like, I should have put this on TikTok. I probably would have been TikTok famous.
You probably would have been.
Seriously, because it's like the funniest thing ever. And then she whines, like, so she like this, like, because Shiba Inus, like, they have a scream, so they don't like just bark, they like yowl. And when she gets like when she's trying to bury something or whatever, she also like has this really high pitched whine. So like I'll be sitting there and all of a sudden I'll be like, Aah! And I'm like, what's going on?
You're like, get the sage.
That's all. Yep. She's just in distress because she needs to hide the bone somewhere else.
Oh my gosh.
So she's an absolute drama queen.
Yes. Sounds like she likes to do things for attention.
Oh, absolutely. So that's been the update on my dog.
I love it. That's precious.
She's something else.
All right, my friends, we're going to do our final sprint of the night. It is going to be 10 minutes and 1 second. Best of luck, and we will see you very soon for the outro. Yay! So, how did y'all do for our last sprint?
Great. I'm tired.
I know you are. I'm so sorry.
I made it though. I did it.
You did. You weren't sure, but I'm so proud of you.
This is gonna go so well when I have to wake up at 4:30 on Monday.
Well, at least you have all day Sunday to recuperate.
I hope. That's not really how it works, but we tell ourselves that.
Right. Hey, whatever makes it, less.
We're gonna down the melatonin tomorrow night and we'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. At least we don't have like a late stream tomorrow. So.
No, we don't.
How did you do, Sarah?
I actually read. I watched Romeo and Juliet today.
Ooh.
The most recent version with Haley Steinfeld in it.
Yeah, I don't even know what this one is.
Yeah, I don't remember when it came out. 2014, maybe.
And now she's playing Emily Dickinson. Like she just time period queen over there.
Yeah. It reminded me for some reason of New Moon, so I wanted to go back and like read a passage in New Moon. So
that's funny. I love that.
Awesome. And I started a new journal entry, and we're getting close. So
you're almost there.
I know. I know. It's so exciting. But it looks like Hannah got 180 and kind of like them.
Yay!
That's a good sign.
Absolutely.
And Diana got 95, and you're very welcome. I'm so happy that you were able to join us. I think Diana's been with me, or well, us, but has been in the streams all day today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure I saw her in the afternoon one because I think we joined at the same time.
I know for sure the second one, and I'm trying to think if she popped in the morning one. I feel like maybe at the tail end, but I can't remember. But I do at least two for sure. And Amanda, I do think Amanda's been here all day as well. But they rewrote a scene that they may or may not use parts for book 2. That's awesome. Listening to one of their favorite bands, Water Park. Awesome.
Ooh.
Never heard of it.
I think I've heard of them, but I don't know if I've listened to anything.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Warped Tour band.
Gotcha. And Gio has also been with us all day. So thank you so much, Gio. I appreciate it. And he finished plotting out everything and finally love your characters. Awesome. That's terrific.
Yes.
Awesome.
And you are quite welcome, my friend. We are so happy to have you here with us. Do y'all want to do a quick outro before we peace out for the night?
Sure. I'll go first. So I'm Brave Bonomo. I have a channel. I post writing and books and some other fun things here and there. And I post videos Tuesdays and Fridays. I'm also an Apex Legends gamer. So on Wednesday nights at 7, I game over on Twitch. And I have, right now, every Tuesday has been a vlog, which is probably continuing for May. And then next Friday, I have a vlog for my Shadow and Bone watching experience. So if you want to see any vlogs, I have a lot of them coming. And next Saturday, May 1st, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Writing and Wine. So we will be doing some casual sprints, but for the most part, all of us are pretty much over the age of 21 or 18 in Canada, and we'll be drinking. So if you want to join us in a safe and legal fashion, or just join us to hang out and write, then you can do that.
Be there square.
Yes. I'm Sarah Sutton. I'm a young adult romance author, and I post videos on YouTube 3 times a week. And I may or may not be publishing a book in May. We'll see. But I post vlogs, so if you can follow that journey there. And you should go check out my latest vlog and to see the hair debacle that was
It's something.
was 2021. Yeah, it was amazing. That's why it's not like that now.
I mean, it
It
looks
was an
lovely.
experience. Yeah.
Oh my God. People were so nice in the comments. Like, you look beautiful, whatever you do. I'm like, thanks, guys. Like, I needed the boost right then.
I do love your face. Like your facial expression was
Yeah.
priceless.
Yeah.
Well, and one of the things I cut the camera was like, don't cry, it's fine.
Oh no.
But it's mostly because I was self-conscious about posting it online. But the entire vlog, I'd been hyping up to that hair appointment. That I'm like, you know what, I gotta just add it in, and it is what it is. And then it ended up being funny that, you know, once I got it fixed, it's funny now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, that's me. I'm Sarah Sun. Nice to meet you.
I love it.
Right. This girl, she just makes my day. And for those of you that don't know me, I am Autumn Ashley, another AuthorTuber in the community. I post writing vlogs as well as live streams on my channel. And I am working on my debut. It probably will end up being my debut, but we'll worry about that later. But anyways, so I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you everybody who came out and wrote with us for a little bit all day. You are the best, and I hope that it was beneficial to you guys. And we will see you very soon.